at Kovan MRT area. The major expressway like KPE, CTE, and PIE are just a 5 to 10 minutes drive away. Okay, also another thing very important, because why our units today are all very near the MRT. So the stations before us is Serangoon MRT, don't need any introduction. This one is a very mega big mall next, and then it's also very crowded and very, very good place to shop at. Okay, after us is Hougang MRT, and this one is actually opening up a new line, Cross Island Line in 2029. And further onwards, at the end, there is a new station, Punggol Coast, okay, by 2023. So some buyers say, I don't want to stay only at shopping area. I also need sports and lifestyle. So we also have 2 sets of stadium and swimming complex, which is at Serangoon and Hougang, all very nearby. So closest to our units are the Heartland Mall. So you can see the mall is self-sufficient. There's a gym, there's restaurants, there's dental clinics, there's even the popular bookstores for your children. Okay, and moving on, within Kovan vicinity, we are very close walking distance to the community club, the local banks such as DBS, POSB, OCBC, and then of course we mentioned the food, Punggol Nasi Lemak, various hawker centers and coffee shop, and wet markets for your elderly parents to go to, and also most importantly during the circuit breaker and phase 1 is the 24 hours NTUC just walking distance away. Okay, and also if you have young children, they will be going to Yamaha school also, just located within Kovan Estate. So for today, our featured units are these 2 units at 21 Simon Walk and Rich Residence, which is a cluster housing. And you see the proximity is very near to Kovan MRT. So for those buyers that is not very sure where these units are, so the next slide will be very helpful to you. For Simon Walk, we are only at 352 meters to MRT. And how fast is it from the MRT to the house? Let me show you this short video.
Hi, nice to meet you today. Let's take a short walk down to the house.
So we can actually start walking from the Kovan MRT. And as we proceed on, you will pass by a good walking path and all the coffee shops and cafes on your right. And then within less than 4 minutes, 30 seconds, we are at the entrance of your future home, 21 Simon Walk. Okay, so now next we shall talk about Rich Residence. It's also very near. It's only 555 meters to the MRT. And okay, let's look at this short video too.
Avery, thanks for showing me Rich today. So, which way to the MRT?
Come, let me show you. Let's take a walk. So the walk paths and the roads are all very wide. And then nearing to the MRT, we have sheltered walkway to the MRT. And then you can see Heartland Mall already within 6 minutes. And then 6 minutes plus, we reach the entrance. So it's very near to the MRT. So how about you with young children that need schools within 1 to 2 kilometers? So this is the schools available. For Simon Walk, within 1 to 2 kilometers is namely the famous ones such as PLMGPS, Rosyth School, CHIJ, and the similar for Rich Residents. So all this information, if you need, your agents will be able to provide to you. Okay, moving forward, let me do a proper introduction of this unit today, 21 Simon Walk. It is a freehold tenure, total of 3 stories. The land size is 1768. The build is 3,000. Total bedrooms, 5 bedrooms and 1 granny room. You can park 1 big car sufficiently, and the facing is northwest. So the unit is suitable for renovation and a bit of A&A. Okay, so over here you can see the land shape is a regular plot of land with the frontage 6.5 and the depth 25.3. And if you need to add an additional half story, because it's 3 stories now, you are able to do so. So let me go through quickly with you the floor plans for 21 Simon Walk, so you can actually gauge the space of the house. Actually, this unit is very spacious. The owner rebuilt it for her own stay in year 2000. Okay, so now where we are standing at is the highlighted box. We are within the driveway and the car porch, looking out to opposite neighbors. Okay, and then as we proceed into the house, this is the living and dining area, and you can see the staircase actually sort of partition the proper dining space and the proper living space. So moving forward, we go into the utility, which actually they use it as a granny's room. You see that there's a proper space for the wardrobe, and it's also attached bath to the bathroom at the side of it. So coming out, we reach the very spacious enclosed kitchen. Actually, you see the kitchen, the space is really sufficient to put another island table in the middle. Okay, going forward, we reach our yard area where you can do your wet cooking and your laundry all over here. Okay, so now we go up to the second level. What greets you here is the family hall. So making a comparison on this level, you can see the family hall is as big as the bedroom tree. So we need a proper family landing area because it's more comfortable to reach the staircase on the platform instead of facing another room's door. Okay, so now we go into the 2 bedrooms, which are very good and regular shaped, and both of them share a bathroom. So over here is the master room. You can see the master room is very, very huge. It's almost the same size as a studio apartment. Okay, it houses its own walk-in closet area, and also you can fit a king size or double single beds is sufficient to do so. Okay, now let's go to the 3rd story. You'll be greeted by another family hall, and on your right there is another room with attached bathroom, and then there's also the similarly huge junior master bedroom with its walk-in wardrobe and the bathroom. Okay, let's start our tour on the 360 of 21 Simon Walk. Okay, we are standing at the car porch area. So you can see that it actually comes with a small green grass area where if you have elderly parents or you have green fingers, you will appreciate this area to plant your little garden. So moving over here, okay, there's actually full height sliding doors to allow light to go in. So now let's proceed into the house. So when you enter the house, first thing you will see that it's really very, very spacious living area. You see is very spacious. Okay, and the amount of light coming in is also sufficient to make the house very bright. Okay, so now we continue into the dining area. This area is able to house maybe a 10-seater round table. Okay, so I'll just slowly turn it around for you to take a look. Okay, as usual, the door that is closed in front of you is a storeroom underneath the staircase. And then now we proceed into the bathroom. Okay, the bathroom is very spacious. So for elderly parents, maybe they need a more spacious bathroom, and this size is very good. And it even has a ramp that goes into the granny's ensuite room over here. Okay, this is the size of the room. You can easily fit a queen size bed, and then the windows are actually big enough for you to allow natural daylight to come in. Okay, now we exit into this enclosed kitchen. The wall that is facing you now actually can be taken down to actually put an island table. Nowadays, we are quite in trend the dry and wet kitchen style. So all this space is very sufficient for a person who likes to bake and cook. Okay, and the space over here, the owner has also cleverly done a setback for you to put a very big refrigerator. So moving down, you will see that, okay, there's a staircase here leading down. So why is that? So most part of our house is on the elevated land. Okay, we are a bit higher than our neighbors behind us. Okay, so over here, the yard, you can do your wet laundry and your wet cooking over here, this space. Okay, so now we shall proceed back into the kitchen. Okay, and going back into our wide living hall. And let's go upstairs. So as I was saying, when you reach upstairs, there is...
Sorry, Avery, maybe you slow down a bit.
Okay, so when we reach the 2nd level, this is the family hall that I'm talking about. It's very spacious. So over here, some clients who actually viewed the house, and maybe you are also in the room now. Some of you all told me that this area can be your children's bookshelf area. It can be a study area, bookshelf, put a couch. Okay, so this space. And then now as we look over here, there are 2 common bedrooms and 1 bathroom. Okay, these 2 rooms are actually sharing the bathroom. Okay, let's enter the bathroom now. The bathroom is also very spacious. Okay, proper showering area and mirror. Okay, so as we exit out, we go back into the family area, and now let's go into our common room 1. So previously, this room was used by a teenager who has a built-in study table and cabinets. Okay, as you can see the size, you can fit a queen size bed. And then if you need a very big wardrobe, look at this, the owner is able to fit in a full height wardrobe into the room. Okay. So now let's go into the second common room, which is slightly bigger. This room is very regular shape. You can put a king size, you can put vanity tables, anything you can fit into here. Okay, let me pan it around for you to take a look. Okay, this is the wardrobe that is set back already. So actually this room is really for your own, anything you want to put in it. Okay, now let's go back past the family hall. We'll enter the master room. The master room is able to fit a huge TV. Over here, you can see a TV console. And then you see the study, you can put a study table. And then you can even fit a vanity table. So not a lot of brand new inter-terrace nowadays out there can be able to fit so many things into a room. So this room is really very, very big. The space, you can fit a king size, and you can even have bedside tables next to it. So for the misses that really have a lot of bags and designer bags and clothes, over here, there is a walk-in wardrobe space. There's also the full height cabinets, like what you see in the common room. And also outside, you can put a display cabinet also, and there's still sufficient place to walk around. Okay, as we enter over here, the bathroom, the space, you can actually fit out two his and hers vanity sinks, okay, and even have a good sized bathtub. For those that don't like bathtub, you can make a very big and comfortable shower area, okay. So just turn around and show you the space. And now we exit the toilet and we go back into the master room. Just let me turn one more time for you to take a look. Okay, so now we shall exit this room and go into the third floor. So reaching the third floor, this space you can see is another family area, okay? And then this level, actually we have clients that said they will do it as an entire master room level. So outside space, you can use it as a gaming, entertainment, wind down area. And going into this common room is also with an attached room. So this one can be a full walk-in wardrobe or a study area. Okay, this room is also very good size. It can be a guest room also. And it comes with its own ensuite toilet. Okay, all very sufficient space because this house is built for the owner for her own stay. So definitely she wants the best for her family. So that's why the layout and all very functional also. Okay. So now we shall exit and go into the junior master. You'll be surprised, junior master is also almost as big as the master room. Okay. Over here, you can see that you can fit a king size bed also. Just turning around slowly. Okay. And similarly, you have full height cabinets at that corner of the walk-in closet area. Okay. It can put really a lot of things, trust me. And over here, you can see there's a skylight. That's why there's sufficient sunlight into the room. Okay, now we enter the bathroom too. The bathroom is also of a very good size. It's similar to the master's room's toilet. Okay, you can put double sinks too for junior master. This house can be a very good multi-generational home also. Okay. Okay, so now let's exit this room and go back into the junior master room. Let me just turn around one more time. Okay. So actually the flooring is timber strips. So, and the owner really looked after it quite well. Okay. So let us go back down to the first floor and let me take a look at the questions. on the first floor, whether it's possible to build a helper's room. Yes, definitely. We have clients that asked us regarding this question. Okay, because there's a granny room over here. So actually the kitchen is very big. So if let's say this wall you wish to hack it down, I actually have the floor plan. So if you ask your agent to contact me, I can send it to you. This wall can be broken down, and then after that you can actually add a helper's room cleverly within its space. Okay, so it's possible to do so. Okay. So any other questions, just type it into the chat box. My colleagues will help me to answer you. If not, later on, I will address it. Okay. So we've come to the end of our 360. Let me just go back and continue on about the facade of the 21 Simon Walk. Okay, the one in the middle is actually our unit. And the one at the both sides are actually the neighboring units on the same row. So you can see that this house really has a lot of potential to be done. Like you can put up, can extend out the balconies, you can put rooftop terraces. So this is how it can look like if you do some work to it. Okay. Next one, we actually have clients that ask us to propose a rebuild design. So with this color theme, this is actually achievable too. So really this house has a lot of potential. So let me just conclude, how will the house benefit you as the new owner? So first thing first, you'll be purchasing a piece of Singapore's sacred and scarce land. And this is a pure land title, freehold. And this is really a legacy to your generations after you. So, and it's a proper built 3-story house. And if you have young children that is looking for primary schools, we have already shown you earlier, there's a variety of good schools. And also I have clients that tell me they want to stop being a family private chauffeur, meaning every morning they wake up early, have to drop their children 1, 2, 3, 4 at different locations, and then after that pick them back 1, 2, 3, 4, 4, 3, 2, 1. So they want to stop doing that. So why, if you buy this house that is very near the MRT, they can conveniently and safely walk home from the Kovan MRT itself. And for your elderly parents, they can shop carefreely at doorstep. You have a lot of like Teochew where you got a lot of cafes. Okay, they don't go cafe, but they have actually can go to 24 hours supermarket, cold storage, NTUC. Okay, so be assured that your family is living doorstep to convenience. Okay, everything is at your doorstep. So everything about the house, inside, outside, you can change, but the location really you cannot change the location. Okay. So for transactions and pricing, this chart will show you because Singapore total, we have 28 districts, and this chart will show you the price and the volume, transaction volume from 2003 to 2020. You can see that the pricing is the upward trend. So overall, we have over the years, it has increased from 2003, it's a 200% of increase. Okay, and just this year alone, due to the situation now, the crisis, this year we sold about 425 units in the total of the 28 districts. So how about District 19? Okay, District 19, this year we sold about 63 units. So if we do a quick calculation, it's a total of 15% of all the total landed transactions in Singapore. So it shows that it's always sought after. So in case maybe 10, 20 years down the road, you have a desire to upgrade again, you'll know that there's always a pool of buyers looking to buy in District 19, and more so something so near to the MRT. And by then, all the train stations that is coming up will be done already. So it will be even more attractive. So zooming into the District 19 freehold terrace transactions. Okay, so I've picked a few. You can see that there is similar land size. Okay, so Paya Lebar Walk, Sirat Place, Hong Lee Place, and another Sirat unit. All these are not so near the MRT. So they are already calling at about, that means they are already sold at 1,005, 1,004 PSF. So for Simon Walk, that is really just next to the MRT, what do you reckon the price is? Okay, so this is something for you to think about. Okay, so now I will hand it over to Roy, who will touch on his cluster house rich residence. So Roy, are you there?
Yes, I'm here, Avery.
Okay.
Yeah, hi everyone, this is Roy. I'm going to share with you another property very close to the MRT. So I'm setting up now. Yeah, just give me a couple of seconds. Okay. You should be able to see it now. Okay, good. So good afternoon once again. So today, my side, I'm going to share with you property that's very different from what Avery shared with you. And they are still terraces, but this is in fact, there are 4 of them. They are strata landed houses, right? And then the name of this development is called Rich Residence. And what's the difference between strata landed and the so-called landed houses that we saw just now? So for strata landed, mainly is like a hybrid of a landed house and a condo kind of setup, where you have landed houses with communal facilities that you can actually share, right? So that's the main difference between the two. So this is Rich Residence, and some statistics on the screen for you. And this is a brand new unit. So if you're looking for a home, your next home, where you do not need to do any so-called A&A or rebuild, then a brand new unit will be a consideration for you. But of course, if you are very creative and you want to have a new home according to your own kind of design, then Simon Walk will be a good one to consider, right? So for Rich Residence, it's also freehold, and the built, we have 4 units. The built up range between 3,918 to 4,628. So it has a very good build up for your family, approximately. And every unit has 5 bedrooms, and every bedroom comes with attached bath. So you do not need to really fight over bathroom in the morning when you want to rush out to get to your work or schools. And another interesting thing about Rich Residence is every unit comes with home lift. So if you have old folks at home where they need to get up all the way to the roof terrace, the home lift will be very, very helpful for them. And lastly, we have private pool in 3 of the units and a jacuzzi in 1 of the units. So if you have kids, it's really good for you to bring them outside to enjoy some pool time with them. Yeah. So one more thing I want to emphasize is brand new and move in. So you just need to do your ID renovation, bring in your furniture, bring in your luggage, and you are all set into your new home. So next, just to recap, Avery mentioned about the distance. So we have Rich Residence at the bubble up there and Coven down below. And to get there, you just need to take a slow, short walk along Lowland Road, and you get there in about 6.5 minutes time to Coven MRT. And that's where you get all your amenities. So let's take a look also at the facing. I'm sure some of you are very particular about facing. So Rich Residence is situated along Richards Avenue, and the main gate is facing northeast. And then the main door into the unit is facing out to northwest. And on the other side is where the pool is, which I'm very excited to show you later on. The pool side is facing southeast direction. And then next is to take a look at the build-up of each of the unit. So again, we have 4 units. The first unit, number 27, is a corner terrace. The build-up is 4,628. Now the next 2 units are inter-terraces, and both has the same build-up of 3,918. And the layout actually is the same, but it's of a mirror image. And today I'm going to show you later unit number 27A, which is the second unit. We are going to take a look at the virtual tour. And the last unit is a corner terrace at 4,445 square feet. So as mentioned, today I'm just going to show you unit 27A, which is the second unit inter-terrace, and we're going to take a look at the floor plan followed by the virtual tour, and lastly, to give you some perspective how the design can look like. So this is the level 1 of 27A, and as you enter, we go into that yellow shaded space, which is the entry into your house. And then on the left side, as you enter, is the powder room. So it's a bathroom without showering facilities, and this is mainly for your guests. And then on the right side of your entry point is the lift that brings you all the way up to the roof terrace. Now, as you move in with me towards the house, and you will see the kitchen on the left side, right? Now we have mirror image, so it's quite funny. Is if you are seeing from the way you enter, on the left is the kitchen area, and then you move to the center, we have the dining area. Although it shows here a 6-seater, but it has room for you to even put in a 8-seater long table for your family to enjoy some bonding time. And as you move further to the end, that is where the living area is. So that's the place where you will be enjoying your movie times with your family. Then further up is the stairways, and we have a little basement. We have a little basement where the bomb shelter is. So you take the steps down, and that's where, in case there is really, hopefully not, if there are war going on in Singapore, that's a place you hide. And if not, then that is the place you're going to store your rice and noodles, especially during this time. And as you walk out, you will be greeted by the pool, and the pool is just next to the living area. So it actually has a semi-detached, detached kind of concept where you slide open the glass door, you jump in, you get into the pool. And at the end of the pool is where the pool deck is. Yeah, the pool deck is. And this place, if you just use it as it is, you can put in your poolside furniture. So after your swim, you can just sit there and relax and chill. If not, if you need a heavy cooking kitchen setup, a wet kitchen, you can actually erect that wet kitchen at that space there. Now we're going to go up to, now before that, just a sneak preview. Yeah, how the living area looks like. It looks like this. So this is a teaser. Later, we will take a look at the virtual tour. So next, we are now getting up to the second level, level 2. Yeah, once you get up from the lift, you turn left, is where the junior master is. Yeah, and the junior master, very good size. You have attached bathroom, and you can easily, ideally, fit in a queen size bed with 2 side tables. And it comes with a balcony as well, where you can enjoy some outdoor fresh air if you would like. And this floor has 2 bedrooms. So next to the junior master, there is another room with attached bathroom. Good layout. You can put in a queen size 2 side table. Not a problem. Yeah. Then as you get up to the 3rd level, the lift you walked out is where the master bedroom is. And the master bedroom has a bigger space because that this floor, they took away the balcony. So you have more internal space. So you can put in a king size bed with 2 side table, not a problem. And you notice towards the leg side of the bed, you have a lot of space for you to put in reading armchair if you need to read books in your room in the evening. Right, and there's a lot of space at the wardrobe area where you can even put in an island kind where the ladies usually like to put their necklaces, their jewelries on that island if you would like to have that. And the bedroom next to it is actually of the same design as the one above. Yeah, it's the same as the one above, ensuite as well. So now let's get to the highest floor, the attic floor, which is my favorite. And why? Okay, sorry, I got muted. So whoever takes this floor has, it's like a junior suite. You have everything there. So what do you have on this floor? There is a study area. Study area. So kids will love this floor because if they have friends coming over to do their project or just hang out, this is a good place for them to just hang around. And the bedroom with attached bathroom, right? And there is a roof terrace outside where they can go out and chill. You can even do your rooftop barbecue out there if you really would like. So it's a full level of privacy. And at the back, you will see a water tank area that is actually a roof access, and it's nicely concealed. So most of our clients who viewed this house didn't even know that there is a roof access, outdoor roof access in that space. So it's very nicely concealed. Yeah. So this is how the roof looks like, right? And I'll show you the 360 view later on. Now, that unit comes with a pool, right? A good sized long pool, but we do have clients who comes in and said that they do not need the pool. Now, if you do not need the pool, we have another alternative for you, which is the first unit, unit 27. Instead of a long pool, it actually comes with a long outside deck, a patio that is long, and then a jacuzzi just next to it. So after a hard day's work, you can dip into the jacuzzi for some aero massage, and for the deck, lots of space for you to just sit there and relax. And this is how the 27 unit in the layout looks like. You see on the left, there is a lot of space, outdoor space. Okay, now let's take a peep on the virtual tour. So I'm going to switch over to our 360 now. So just let the system power up. Okay, so for those who want to see how the facade looks like, this is how it looks like in the environment. And I'm going to just slowly turn it around so that you can see how it's like in the area. Yeah, and you will see it's surrounded by landed houses, but yet not too far away from the MRT. Yeah, and it's evident, no high-rise building around you, very good landed environment. And I want to point your attention to the lines on the road is split line, which means it is free parking. You can park along the road. So if you have a lot of guests coming over, fantastic place for you to just park along, right? Now we're going to step into the car porch now, our rich residence. Yeah. So now we are inside looking out, and I'm going to just turn it around slowly so that you can see how the car park is like. Now we have 4 units, 4 terrace houses, and each terrace house comes with 1 car park lot, right? And if you need to park more cars outside, ample parking space. So I'm just turning it slowly for you to see, yeah, how it looks like. Okay, and then just to note, the first unit, unit 27, is sitting above the car porch. And that's the reason why there isn't a long pool, but instead there is a long outside deck. So we're going to now move in to the covered car porch. So we are seeing it from the covered car porch now. And I'm turning it around slowly, very slowly. Yeah. And now to get to our units, we are going to go up access through the stairways over on the right side. And now we're going to take a few steps to the stairways. And then this is how we're going to go up to our units, our 4 units, right? So now we are looking from the top down, right? And this is our first unit entrance, which I'm turning it slowly. Yeah. And towards the back, this is the pathway to the other units. And we're going to walk the path slowly later on. Yeah. And then as we walk down the deck, we get into the other side where we can see the car porch. And then now looking back, right? So now we're going to the second unit. So this is the entry door to the second unit. Yeah. And we're going to now slowly walk down to the third unit now. And further down, the last corner terrace. Yeah, last corner terrace. And then what's unique about the last corner terrace is you realize that it has a full access to your pool area. And because this is the last unit, you have full privacy. So if you want to know more about the last unit, talk to the agent that invite you, and we will share with you more info about the last unit. Okay, so now we are going to go into the inter-terrace unit number 2, all right? And this is the entry point. Yeah. Now, before we go in, I just want to share with you one value add that the developer throw in for any of the buyers who buy this house. And what is that value add? Now, look at the floor. You have a wooden decking area on the right side, and there's a planter at the back, right? Now, this area, and I'm turning it around all the way to the end, where you see another planter. Now, these are common area, but for rich residents, it's specially dedicated exclusively to the use of this unit. So every unit has an outside space like this that is not included in your floor space, but the developer marked it exclusively for you to use. And it has a good space for you to put in your kids' playground. And if you know, some might want to have, their kids might want to have some trees, that those houses on stilts, wooden one that's movable. Yeah, so you can always put their playground stuff over here. Or if you want to do alfresco dining, you can put in your long 8-seater outdoor furniture there, and in the evening you can do your dining out there as well, because the other unit owner will not use this space. It's dedicated to you. Now we're going to go in now, and then when you step in, you are welcome with this beautiful view of the pool with glass door panels, so you can slide open and jump into the pool. And just look above, you'll see 2 cassette aircon, and these 2 aircon is very powerful. When we do our open house, we only need to power up 1. So brand new status, brand new unit. Going into the bathroom, our bathroom are fully fitted, and our sanitary brands is Johnson Swiss. Yeah, fully fitted. So we're going into the living area now, and you can see right in front there's a lift on the left side that brings you up. Yeah, and as I turn, this is our kitchen area. So for all to note, our kitchen is not fitted, because some of you may want to have your own design, which I'll share with you later on, some possible design, and you can get the ID to easily fit up the kitchen. And let's get out to the pool. Let's take a look at the pool. Right, so this is how the pool looks like from the outside. And then just to note one more value add, you look at the grass patch on the left. Now this is another area which is a common area. Your floor space is until the end of the pool. Now this grass patch area is common area, but the developer blocked the 2 sides so that they dedicate it for every unit to use. So you have your own outside space in front, and then the outside space here as well. So these are very good value add. Now we're going to go down to the basement to take a look. Yeah, so this is how the basement looks like. It houses a bomb shelter, right? And we're going to go upstairs now to the 2nd floor. And here we go. This is the lift foyer. And we are now going to go in. There's 2 rooms in this floor. We're going to go into the junior master. And as you go in, you look to your left, you see the balcony. And as I turn around, the bedroom area is on the right side, which I'm going to step in now. Yeah, so this is how it looks like. So I'm going to spin it around. Aircon are all fitted. Basic lights are all fitted. Yeah, full glass panel, and it gives in lots of light, natural light into the house. We're going into the bathroom now to take a look. Yeah, and our flooring are all good quality Italian and Spain materials. Now we're going into the 2nd room, the room that is next door. Yeah, just to spin it around. So for this one, ideally queen size, 2-side table. And we're going to step into the bathroom now. Yeah, have a feel. Rain shower, all nicely fitted up. And we're going to go to now the third floor where the master bedroom is. So two rooms on the third floor. We are stepping into the master now. So as I said earlier, bigger squarish space. So this one can fit a king size, not a problem. Okay, and then we step into the bathroom. So you can see it's all brand new, and you don't have to spend money to hack or do anything. You just need to do up your wall features, your ID, your carpentry work, and bring in your furniture. You're all set, ready to enter and stay. So this room is similar to the one downstairs. So I will just quickly skip through. Same layout as the one downstairs. Now we're going up to the attic now, my favorite level. So this is the lift. As you walk out, turn left, you'll see the study area and lots of light coming in, glass panel everywhere, and you can access to the roof terrace from the study area. Yeah. And before we go into the bedroom, I just want to show you the conceal, the way they concealed. There's this nice door there, and behind is where the pumps are, or the roof access is. So now we are stepping into the room, attic room now. Again, queen size ideal, 2-side table. Yeah, the bathroom, and there's skylight coming into the room as well. You can see at the top, there are glass panels. And let's get into the bathroom, nicely fitted up, shiny tiles. And we are now going out to the roof terrace. Yeah. So we have very nice unblocked view both sides, clear blue sky, and the aircon system are all above, so you won't have any sight of your aircon system. And over this side is a view of almost the entire Coven area, the Perry area. You can see all the rooftops, very, very nice. Okay, so this is the inter-terrace 27A. Now, if you don't need that pool and you want more outside space, I'm going to show you very quickly the other unit, the first unit 27. Yeah, the layout is slightly different, So if you want more information, just touch base with my colleagues, and we will be able to share with you the full 360 for this one. So let's go take a look at the outside space now. Yeah, so see, we got a lot more patio space and a jacuzzi right at the end. Yeah. Okay, so we are done with the 360. I'm going to bring you back to some proposed idea how this ID can be done. ID design. Yeah. Okay, so this is the living area. And on top, you'll see on the right side is where the living area is. You can mount the TV on the wall with nice TV console. And as you move towards to the left, you can put in, like for this case, is a L-shaped 3-seater. But if you want to put another sofa on this end to make it 6 or 8, you can also do that. And towards to the left, you can put in a round dining table. But because we have enough space, you can actually fit in a 6 or even 8-seater long table. And towards the end is where you can put up a very nice kitchen setup, especially the one at the bottom. Okay, this is how it possibly can be done. Let's take a look at the bedroom, the junior master. Nice big frame, wooden frame kind of concept. And then for the side table, you can wall mount it. Yeah, the master, very nice, elegant master bedroom design concept with nice curtain to give it a very soft feel. And for the common rooms, we have two it's the same layout common room. You can do it up very, very nice and simple. And for the study area, this is how you can do it. And you can even just leave it and make it a chill out place for your kids, friends coming over. Okay, so let's move on to strata landed transaction and pricing. Yeah. So what I'm showing here is the trend chart between 2003 to 2020, and this is specific to strata landed, right? And just to recap, earlier Avery did mention that in District 19, we have about 12,000 houses, but strata landed house is actually very rare. very, very rare. In all 28 districts, we only have about 6% that falls into this category. And in District 19, we only have 5% of the total number, 5%. And why still people look for cluster strata house is because there are facilities that you can use, and also there is maintenance fund that can do the maintenance of the external, where you do not need to do it yourself, right? So there is a pool of consumer that looks for strata landed houses. And from this chart, you can see that it's always going on the upward trend, right? So landed house freehold especially will give you this future appreciation, and the overall growth is already 104% through this period of time, right? And on transaction, past 1 year transaction, I want to show you something that we want to compare with rich residence, being it a brand new unit. And what has been transacted as brand new is Parkwood collection. Some of you may already know Parkwood collection. Yeah. And they are already transacted in this past 1 year. They transacted at a quantum of 2.92, 3.168, 2.98, 2.8 million, right? And to note, they are 99 years leasehold strata landed houses, right? So just for you to think about, for rich residents being freehold and so close to the MRT, what do you think the price should be, which I will let you know later on. However, Parkwood collection do have its niche pool of buyers, of course, because it's nearer to the Hougang side, and where you have consumer who prefer that part of District 19. Of course, this is one consideration factor for them. And another data point I want to show you is Jensen 8. Jensen 8 had a transaction 4th of February 2020, Jensen 8. And Jensen 8 is completed, TOP completed in 2011. So it's a older development, transacted at 2.8 million. And the distance to Kovan MRT is double the distance of rich residents. So once again, the question is, how much should rich residents be priced? So why rich residents? So it's rare, very rare to have close to MRT property, and the amenities around rich resident is really abundant. There's a lot, and it's brand new. So you just need to do your ID work and bring in your furniture and you can move in. It's freehold, 5 bedrooms ensuite for easily can satisfy all your family. And there's privacy. The facility is inside your house, pool is inside, lift is inside. So you have full privacy of using them. And there's exclusive common space given to you outside the front part and also at the back where the swimming pool is. Yeah, and you can see that the landed trending. So it's something where you buy to stay, at the same time stay for a long term. At the same time, it's also an asset for you to save as well for the future. So just one more sharing on the price trend. So this is more generic, landed strata price. Today we are in the pandemic situation, so there's a lot of uncertainty out there, but I just want to show you what happened in the past during the previous crisis that we have. Yeah. So in 2003, that's where we experienced SARS. Yeah, at that time, and you can see at that from the chart. These are all statistics from the URA, and you can see that at that time for landed, this is very specific to landed. Yeah, there is a good holding power in terms of pricing for the landed category, right? Even there's SARS, we still are able to hold our price in general for landed houses. And then next, we had the global financial crisis in 2007, 2008 timing, right? And you can see again, we are able to hold, but there are other property category that see unfavorable impact, but in the landed world, we are still able to hold our price, right? And the only one that really drive down the price is during the TDSR implementation by MAS in 2013 time, where it really see an evident drop in pricing, right? So the question now is during this period of time, how will landed price moving forward in the future? Yeah. So this is a perspective I want to share. Okay, so in summary, we presented 2 units today. We have 21 Simon Walk on the left, freehold, 3-story, land size 1768, built about 3,000, 5 bedrooms, very suitable for A&A. And we have Rich Residence on the right, brand new strata landed house, also 3.5-story, good built, 5 bedrooms, home lift and pool. So this is the price that we are asking. 3.08 for Simon Walk, and from 2.8 mil for Rich Residence. So there are very good value proposition for these 2 units. So do think about it. Think about it. And if you need more information, speak to my colleagues who actually brought you to this exhibition. Yeah. And if you have a offer in mind, yeah, present it to us and we will seal the deal for you. So thank you very much, everybody. Thank you for your attention. And I'm going to pass it back to our host, Mr. Ray.
Hello. Okay, thank you everyone for attending this open house. Okay, so far we have very good, these few units are very good value proposition. The one that is especially good is Simon Road. Okay, Simon Road is actually priced to sell. The location itself is the big selling point. Although the photo might not be appealing because it's an old house, resale house. However, it's very rare to find a house next to MRT. It's very, very rare to find a landed properties next to MRT. And we all know MRT has very, very good value on the house. Okay, let me explain. Okay, for those who have attended before, I explained so many times. For properties next to MRT, in good times, right, it tends to raise much better than property not so near MRT. In bad times, it tends to drop lesser than property not so near MRT. Translate into a financial characteristics, right? It means that property next to MRT have capital preservation during bad times, capital acceleration during good times. Such good features about property next to MRTs. This has been demonstrated time and again to be the best bet you can buy if you are searching for properties, looking at locations. The best way to buy properties or one of the number one thing you need to look out for is location near amenities. Location near amenities, near transport infrastructure. This will be the best way to preserve your capital and also grow your capital in good times. Okay, so with that little message, I say thank you to everyone for attending. Okay, 谢谢大家今天来赏脸来看我们的有地产业 open house。OK， 所以呢我希望你们下个星期再来上我们这个节目不是节目啦，这个频道。OK， 我们会介绍更多更好的产业给你们，特别是你们要记住，你们要买 landed 一定要找 eminent standard. If you want to buy think landed, think eminent standard. Thank you everyone. That's the end of the show. Bye bye.